If you are looking for an upscale crossover SUVs and you don't want the standard Mazda CX-5, Toyota Harrier, Nissan X-Trail, you want something more engaging, something more fun, and something that is out of the ordinary, I have two cars here. These are some of the best crossover SUVs. And of course, today I'm going to compare two cars, one from Japan and another one, of course, from Germany. I'm talking about Volkswagen Rline, that is Tiguan, and on the other hand, that is the Toyota RAV4. Both cars have 2000cc or 2-liter inline 4 cylinders, which gives you decent power. Of course, they are not the most powerful, but they are very much capable for everyday driving. Okay, the pricing of both cars is slightly above 4 million Kenya shillings. Yeah, it depends with what you want. If you want more practicality, comfort, and a car that will last very long, then of course you can go for the Japanese Toyota RAV4. But if you want a car that is more engaging, more fun to drive, and it's more sporty, then Volkswagen Tiguan R-Line is here for you guys. Now, because you guys usually like the pricing, I'll start with the RAV4. The price for the RAV4 is 4.2 million shillings, 4.7 million shillings for the RAV4, while the Volkswagen R-Line is 4.2 million shillings. But these prices are slightly negotiable. You can still talk about the price, and of course you can always take the cars on hire purchase. So we'll expect around 50% deposit, then the rest of the amount you can clear within 24 months, or it'll give you from a period of 15 months to 30 months to clear your balance. Okay, so let us look into both of them. And before we go far, kindly subscribe to this channel, because we post videos of cars on a daily basis, so that you guys get at least to know what are some of the cars that are available in the Kenyan market. As you can see here, we have a Toyota Sienna, there is a Toyota Fielder, there are two Noahs there. There is one hybrid, the other one is a non-hybrid. Wale wase wakutaka kufanya Uber, there are two cars, three cars for you there. If you want a larger SUV, there is a Toyota Land Cruiser Prado there, there is Mazda CX-8, and so many other vehicles that you see here. So make sure you subscribe to this channel so that you'll be watching such kind of videos. So I'll remind you about the pricing again. For the Volkswagen R-Line, 4.2 million shillings. For this high-end RAV4, the asking price is a cool 4.7 million shillings. And of course, it is very negotiable. And we have another one, RAV4 Adventure, that is the asking price is 5 million shillings. So I thought this one would be better. And because I love black, I chose this one. Now, let us start with the RAV4. The Toyota RAV4 has a 2-liter or a 2000cc naturally aspirated petrol engine that gives you 203 horsepower and 203 Newton meters of torque. Power is sent to all the four wheels via a CVT transmission. While in the Volkswagen Tiguan, you have a 2000cc turbocharged petrol that gives you 183 horsepower and 300 Newton meters of torque. So the RAV4 gives you more power in terms of horsepower, but the Tiguan looks a little bit underpowered, but it has more torque, so you can accelerate more with the Volkswagen Tiguan at higher speeds. While for the RAV4, the horsepower is more, but it doesn't have a lot of torque. So this one is good for overtaking, while the RAV4 is good at high speeds. Okay, now the Volkswagen R-Line has an 8-speed automatic transmission, while the RAV4 uses a CVT transmission. If that's a problem, I don't know, but for the RAV4, it's very refined. It is good, but I know most people would go for an automatic transmission because it is simple and direct. No issues at all with that. Two-wheel drive, both of them. Two-wheel drive, front wheel, which is very much okay. If you are looking for something sporty, something that is that accelerates quickly, the Volkswagen Tiguan is a good car for you. But if you want a comfortable car, a car that can take to the off-roads because of good ground clearance, then a RAV4 would be a good option. The interior of a RAV4 is very well refined. I also feel the interior of Volkswagen Tiguan is good, but they're using more of fabric. If you're a tech-savvy person, Volkswagen Tiguan is good. The RAV4 is simple and straightforward. Now let us start with the RAV4. Let us look at the design. I think the design of a RAV4 looks good, especially for the modern one. It looks so good. I love it because it looks it's kind of boxy, it's more aggressive. I love the new grille. There are a number of sensors on the front here. For the headlights, there are so many headlights, different types. I've seen so many. This one has LED with daytime running lights on the side. You have turn signal on the inside there, and of course you have your fog lights inside there. On the lower section, you have more plastic cladding because this one is an off-roader. They're giving you a benefit of using the plastic so that in case it gets damaged, it is easy to replace. Also, on the lower section of the car, you have a lot of plastic cladding also. You can see almost the entire part of the car has plastic cladding. It gives you an advantage when maybe you're driving in bumpy roads, your car tends to get scratched here and there. For the plastic, it is easy to replace and it doesn't get a lot of damage. For the tires, you have these highway tires for the RAV4, Dunlop highway tires. Some nice shiny alloys over here. Brake calipers are not the best or the top quality, but it does what it's supposed to do perfectly. In terms of suspension, you have the McPherson strut suspension with coil and springs, same to the Rline, which is very much okay. In terms of ground clearance, the RAV4 is way clear of that Volkswagen Rline. I don't know if you guys can hear me because of the wind. It's quite windy today. It's quite windy today. Now let us talk about the Rline. This one looks more sporty. You have a number of lines on the grille at least to bring the sportiness on this vehicle. A lot of chrome finish on the front, a lot of chrome finish on the grille, which is still very much okay. In terms of headlights, I think Tiguan has some nice looking headlights. You have full LED headlights over there, daytime running lights on top, and you have sequential turn signal on the lower section. You have your headlamp washers, a number of sensors, and on the lower section you get fog lights, and then of course you have this nice finishing on the front bumper. So if that is something that will make you buy one car or the other, that's okay with me. And then on the side here, you have these nice Volkswagen alloys, which looks brilliant, and they have this double spoke on them, which is okay. You have disc brakes, some nice brake calipers. Same as the RAV4, you get McPherson strut suspension, oil, and springs. Okay, now let us look at the backside of all these cars. But as we go to the backside, let us move through the side. You have your Rline badging to remind you that this one is a turbocharged engine, while the other one, of course, it is a RAV4 naturally aspirated. You're not expected to have some of that. LED turn signals on the RAV4, LED turn signals on the Volkswagen Tiguan. You have a lot of chrome finishing on the side. For the RAV4, you have this plastic cladding. Keyless entry to the interior on both cars, and for the RAV4, the door handle has this chrome finishing on it. On the top side, you have mini roof rails on both of them. Yeah, I think the one in the RAV4 looks more sleek than this one, but in terms of design, I think that's very much okay. On the window panes for the Volkswagen, you have window panes or chrome finishing along the window panes, while for the RAV4 you only have it on the top section, which is quite okay. I don't think that is an issue of concern. The design on the back is, I think this will go down to personal preference, because as much as I like the design in the RAV4, somebody else will like the design in the Volkswagen Tiguan. Starting from the top, you have an aerial fin there. You also have an aerial fin there. You have a mini spoiler for the Volkswagen, tail lights on the inside, and wiper for the back side. In the RAV4, you have the same thing. You have a mini spoiler, brake lights. You have wipers for the back side, but you get a bulkier look on the RAV4. I love these tail lights. They are a little raised. They are higher than the ones in the Volkswagen Tiguan, so it's easy. If you're following this car from behind, you can easily or clearly see the tail lights in a RAV4. On the lower section, you get good angle of departure, as you can see there. So yeah, if you're going to go off-roading, you'll have no challenges getting or hitting some of the stuff as you depart from the rough terrains or something like that. This side says RAV4. If the trim would have been adventure, you would get the adventure trim over there. On the lower section, you get a number of sensors, some reflectors, and you also get two exhausts, one on the left, one on the right for this RAV4, which looks absolutely amazing. I think this one looks good. I can also see that the suspension on the RAV4 is a little bit raised, so it's a good car for off-roading. You can take this one to the off-road if you can't buy a Toyota Land Cruiser Prado. For the Volkswagen Tiguan, because it is a sporty car, the suspensions are a little bit lowered. It sits a little bit low, but at the same time, it is off-road capable, but it's not the best suited for off-roading. I love the taillights. They are futuristic, of course. This is German. They have a lot of tech. It says Tiguan. I'm expecting it to show you that it is an Rline. On the bumper, you have a number of spec. You have chrome finishing, some reflectors, piano black finish, and a number of sensors on the lower section. And you have two exhausts all on one side, unlike in the RAV4, which is pretty much okay. Let us talk about the spacing, especially the cargo space. In the RAV4, you have around 600 liters of space, while in the Volkswagen Tiguan, you get around 630 liters of space. Okay, so for the Volkswagen Tiguan, yep, you can open it from this side. It's not electric. You have a cover for the back side, and this is your space. This is how it is. It's good, 600 liters of space. You're expected to have a spare tire on the lower section, lighting for the back side, as you can see there. And then of course you can fold your seats from this side using these two levers, one on the left side, one on the right side. You have 100 volts output here. If you have accessories that uses more power, you can use that to power it up, which is pretty nice. So let us take a look at the RAV4. Let us see how much space we have. For the RAV4, it is electric, so I'll have to use the key or open it up from the inside. So for the RAV4, I have to open it up from this side here. Yeah, because the tailgate is electric. It opens slowly, but I think the speed is okay. If you're not in a rush, then you get some good space. Now in the RAV4, the space is very, very practical. There is no cover for the back side, which is easy, clean. I think it's very direct. If you want to put something inside, you don't have to move a lot of stuff to get back here. And as you can see, you have a lot of plastic so that, yeah, you don't ruin the interior of your car. More spaces, 12 volt output. And on the lower side, you're supposed to get a spare tire on the back side here, which is pretty much okay. And for the RAV4, you can see you can fold your seats using those levers here, which is nice, easy, simple and clear. And because it is electric, you have to press that button to close your tailgates. So we'll check the interior of both cars. Let us start with the RAV4, of course, because I like the RAV4 more than the other one. On the side mirrors, you notice you have blind spot monitoring system. So if you're going to lane departure assist, or if you're going to sway out of your lane, the car is going to warn you effectively. Let us check the interior. Starting from the RAV4, you get a lot of synthetic leather on the door. You have this leather finish here, a brush chrome finish, two memory seat settings, power door controls. You have also some bit of plastic on the lower side, RAV4 speaker and storage space, and also you get some synthetic leather here with some nice stitches on them. As you move inside, there are a number of things here. You have these nice seats. I think the design of the seats looks good. It feels very comfortable actually, and the seats are electrical adjustable, which is a feature that most of you would be going for. Some nice white stitches, lumbar supports are nice, and the base area is quite good. As you sit inside here, you get clear view of your surrounding. So for the RAV4, no issues about visibility. Now inside here, I think the design is pretty good. It's modern. From this side, you can open your bonnet, tailgate opener. You can heat up your steering wheel. As you can see, the steering wheel is leather wrapped, so it can be heated. And of course, you have your automatic headlight button. Storage space here, nice air vents. The dashboard is pretty nice. Your steering wheel is here. Of course, you said it's a leather steering wheel with some nice stitches. And of course, you can hit the steering wheel. More controls for the infotainment system on the left side. Controls for your powertrain on the right side, and for the clusters, let me show you the clusters. Those are the clusters for the RAV4. They are digital clusters. Yeah, so you get very good features inside here for the RAV4. I think it is the design that you'd want in a modern car. 7.5-inch infotainment system. You can go for the aftermarket, or you can still use it. This one, which sounds pretty good. Hazard button, some nice air vents here. Climate controls are pretty good. I love these rotary controls, and you can still use these physical buttons here. Traction control, you can hit the seats for the front passengers. Yep, you hit them through I think one level each, which is okay. And then of course it displays from this side. More storage space. For the higher trim, you get wireless charging in the RAV4 Adventure, 12-volt output, a nice gear shifter here, electronic parking brake, and of course you have driving mode selects. You have eco mode, normal, sports mode. For the terrains, you have snow, mud and sand, rock and dirt. That's what most people would want for a car that is meant for off-roading, which is pretty okay. Now your cup holders are good. I think they are nice. I think it's very well spaced, which is okay. And you have an armrest here with the synthetic leather and a deeper storage inside there with 2 USB slots to charge your phone, and you get a tray on the top side. As you can see here, it gave me a problem. The dash, very well designed. Some bit of tray here to put a few things, and the larger glove compartment on the inside. You also get electric seats for the front passenger, which is also heated and cooled, which is nice. Digital rearview mirror. You have your sunglass storage, SOS button, LED lighting for the interior right here, which is pretty good. And also, yeah, let me show you the back side. For the RAV4, the back side looks very, very spacious. I think this is a car that you can use for long distance travel, especially for your family. And I love this soft material here, and though it's not the best leather quality. Water bottle space, your speaker, and of course you have these seats here that can comfortably accommodate 3 passengers. And if you're sitting 2 inside here, you can use this armrest here with 2 cup holders on them, which is nice. I love the feeling on these seats. And of course you can fold the seats to increase on the cargo space, which is pretty nice. So inside here I feel very, very comfortable. Bado some nice air vents, and you have 2 USB slots to charge some of your accessories. So for the RAV4, I think it is very practical. It is spacious in terms of cargo space, sitting room, and for the driver side, top marks for the Toyota RAV4. Now let us check the Volkswagen. Let us see what we get inside here. Let us check the interior of the RAV4. You also have blind spot monitoring system, lane departure assist, and as you get inside, you have this door that feels a bit heavy as compared to the one in the RAV4. Nice armrest, though it's plastic, more plastic. More of it is plastic. This side is plastic, but they've made it look like leather. Power door controls, door locks are here, among many other stuff. Storage space, and you get your speaker here. On the inside, as you sit inside here, it feels very, very comfortable. The seats looks modern with R-line, so you get half leather seats with some fabric finish on it, and the seats are manually adjustable for this Volkswagen Tiguan, and you get R-line finish. Let me close the door. Now for this R-line, you get the sporty steering wheel. As you can see, it has a flat base area. You get R-line badging, and it is leather wrapped with some nice stitches. Cruise control setup, control for the infotainment system. You also have digital clusters over there because this is on a modern car. Automatic headline design. On the infotainment system, the Volkswagen Tiguan beats the RAV4 because this one sounds pretty good. It sounds like a quality infotainment system. Some nice air vents over here. I also love the Volkswagen Tiguan because you use these physical buttons to control the ACs. Some nice storage, 12-volt output on this side, 2 USB slots, auxiliary output. These are your gear shift, of course, for the 8-speed automatic transmission. Your push to start. Driving mode selects is here, so you have eco, normal, sport, and you can custom driving mode that you want. Okay, which is simple, nice, and easy. Your cup holders are concealed with this cover, so you have 2 cup holders which can accommodate different sizes. If you have narrow cups, can still fit inside here. If you have large cups, they can still fit, and if you're not using that, then you need to close it. A smaller armrest, which is feels good, with a deeper storage. Some nice seats here which are manually adjustable. A very large glove compartment. You get your DVD slot over there. A ETC card also sits inside there. And I would say also the front part of this car feels very, very comfortable. On the top side, you have digital rear view mirror, LED lighting for the interior, some more storage space on the top side. You have extra storage space for this Volkswagen on the top side. If you have some extra stuff that you want to hide on the top section, then you can easily do that on this Volkswagen Tiguan. Let us see the backside. The backside is also pretty good. I think it's quite comfortable. The door also is very well built, and as you can see, the backside also for this Volkswagen is very comfortable. You also have an armrest here with 2 cup holders on them, which is nice, and you can also fold these seats to get extra space at the back. Some extra features that you don't get in a RAV4 is this tray. If you're eating, you're doing something, or you want to read, or maybe you have your tablet or laptop and you need to do a few things, then you can put it here, and yeah, you do what you have to do. Okay, now if you're drinking something and you have a cup of whatever you're drinking, then you can put it here on the side, which is pretty much okay. Some more features also that you don't get in the RAV4 is AC controllers for the backside, or seat warmers for the backside. You can heat your seats for the backside passengers, which is nice. I think it is pretty good, and you can heat these seats through 3 levels. Yep, yeah, which is okay. I think that's fine. 12 volt output, 1 USB slot for you guys to enjoy a few things for you. LED lighting for the backside, among many other features. So it depends which car feels more practical to you. If you like the RAV4, then you can go for it, which is more practical. A car that is what can I say? It's practical. It can hold its resale value for a very long time as compared to the Volkswagen Tiguan. Okay, yeah, and in terms of fuel economy, both of them give you an average of 13.5 kilometers per liter for both the 2 cars. So if you're interested in any of this, hit me up, let us see what we can do, and make sure you subscribe for more.